this is Akaya coming at you. I had a few requests on how to do a ponytail. I'm going to actually show you the easy way to be able to do a ponytail, because sometimes you can get your hair braided or twisted and it's really hard to get it up in a ponytail. This is actually really good for natural hair. This is also good for micro braids. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to show you guys how to put your hair up in a ponytail. The thing that you'll be needing is you'll need some kind of product. I always use the Cantu Shea Butter to be able to get the edges looking really nice as well as the hairline, or you can use the Black Jamaican Castor Oil. That's really good on getting the edges looking good also, or you can use the Eco Styler Gel. Eco Styler Gel is whatever you decide. So again, what you'll be needing also, you'll need 6 rubber bands total. You might not need all 6 of them, but see, I'm the type of person, I hate bobby pins. I hate them. I had a really bad experience that I seen somebody get hit in the head with a bobby pin and just left a ponytail in there, and it just did something terrible to the scalp. So I try to avoid bobby pins as much as possible. I really don't think me and bobby pins get along. I just try to always use them, and for some reason it seems I never use them correctly. So I use rubber bands instead of bobby pins. And you'll most definitely need the kind that you get from, like, you know, the newspaper sort of, or like the vegetables. It's like the brown kind, because to me it's the most, it holds it more tighter. And then the rest you want to have all black. If you don't have all black, that's fine. You can always use one of the little braids or twisties or whatever you have, even in your regular hair, to be able to cover the actual rubber band. But it is black best if your hair is like black or whatever. You can't stick with the black rubber bands. But again, you guys, I will be coming back at you, so stay tuned. Bye. Okay, let's get started. And you know Kaya's motto, always take off your earrings. So we will start with taking the earrings off. And what I'm going to do actually now, y'all, I'm just taking the ponytail out. So more than likely, you know, you shouldn't have to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and just take the ponytail out. And then once I get the ponytail out, I will come back at you guys and show you how to do the actual process. Bye. Okay, you guys, I wanted to start fresh from the start so y'all can see the whole end result. And what I told you guys, you gotta use at least, I say at least have 5 rubber bands handy. I use the sock type black rubber bands, and I also need to use the type of rubber band you get from like the newspaper or vegetables. That's like the best type of rubber band that I like to do when I'm doing my twist ups. And again, you guys, what I told you, you can do this on micro braids, you can do it on natural hair. If I did it on natural hair, I wouldn't use this type of rubber band because this is not really good for the hair, but this is really good to stretch a lot of hair. So that's why I use this to be able to put in my hair. So what I do is I actually just put it in sections. That's the easiest way, y'all, to get a really nice full ponytail. What you do is you decide on where you want to locate it. I want mine kind of like, I don't like mine like too close to the front, and I don't like it too close to the back. So I'm going to take a big section of hair from the back part, as well as the sides, as well as the this whole section right here. I'm going to start, this is going to be my base. And make sure you make your base nice and neat. Don't just put it up any kind of way. And what you're going to do, again, you're going to go ahead and put in a ponytail. Make sure you put all the hair in a ponytail. And again, you guys, I told you this is the one time that you use the actual newspaper rubber band. That's what I'm gonna call it, because I always see them on newspapers, but this is when you use a newspaper rubber band, because this give it a nice base, because you're going to be using different sections to be able to connect with this base. So again, you guys, make sure the ponytail is where you want it, nice and neat. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another section of the hair. If you want to, you can do the back first, but I mean, this is the way that I do it. Whatever way it works for you, make sure you know you do it. But the way that I'm sectioning it off, it makes the ponytail nice, neat, and pretty. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole portion right here. And if you want to leave some hair out, you can do that after you get the ponytail in. You don't have to do it now. So again, just make sure you add it nice and neat. And I'm going to take a rubber band, and I'm just going to put the rubber band right over it. I'm not doing nothing fancy. I just went around just one time because it's going to hold real good. So again, so far I got that section done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a whole big section again, and I'm going to add this section to the remaining. I'm going to make sure it's nice and neat too. Make sure when you put it in there it's nice and neat. And what you're going to do is, once you do get this, the top and the sides up, what I always do is I always make sure I pull my edges out, because this is a lot of stress on the edges, and you don't want that. You never want a lot of stress on none of the hair. You can always go back and fix the rest of it if it's too tight, but you always want to make sure before you proceed, you make sure your edges are like pulled out. So you see how I'm going to just go ahead and just push it down a little bit. I'm pushing the hair down, just pulling all the twists out. Even if you had like, naturally you don't have to do this, but if you have like extensions, I would just pull that twist or braid or whatever it is, because you never want them edges to have stress, because that's when they start being gone, and who wants gone edges? Nobody wants their edges to be gone, so I always make sure I stay focused on my edges. So again, just make sure the ponytail is good, and then once the ponytail is the desired way that you want it, and you're going to just go ahead and add another section. You're going to add the whole section in the back and just make it nice and neat and combine it with the other ponytail. Make it nice and neat. Then you're going to put another rubber band right on top of that. Hold it real tight, girls, because sometimes the more hair you add, it gets harder to be able to add the hair on. This is why I like to do it in sections, so you can make sure you get all the hair in there. You don't got to worry about some like ones not getting in there. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this last section. So you guys, basically what we had was we had a top portion in the middle. That was our base. We added the two sides. We added the back, and now we're about to add the last section. So those are the different sections that we had. You can make more sections if you want to, but it's no need, because it's going to give you a nice tight ponytail. And make sure y'all at the end y'all use the type of rubber band that's that can hold a lot of hair, because sometimes I make a mistake and use that at the beginning of the base. So try not to do that, you guys, because it makes it so much harder to get all the braids through. So again, just at the beginning use the one that's a newspaper one, and then at the end you want to make sure you leave a bigger one that stretches a little bit more, but that is black, or whatever color your hair is. You can use different color ones. If you do use different color ones, you can have it, you know, you can have your different color ones showing rubber bands if you want to. But me personally, with me being a little older, I don't want like some crazy red color coming in or blue color, you know. So if I wanted to, now if I was wearing those colors, yes, but if I'm not wearing those colors, you can always take a piece of the actual twist hair and just twist it around the actual rubber band, and you can just make it like a you can hide it. So you kind of just take one little end and then take the other little end, and you can hide the rubber band. Or you can take the actual twist and twist it real long, and then just wrap it all around the rubber band of the actual, this big huge rubber band, wrap it all the way around, so you make sure that none of your rubber band shows. But since my rubber bands are black, I don't have to do that. So again, you guys, I just want to show you how to put your ponytail up. You can do anything you want with it. I love ponytails. They're so versatile, so easy. But just make sure once you do put your hair up, your hairline or your edges is not under stress. Always just pull me a little piece of hair out. You don't have to, but if you like to do that, that's cute. But again, just make sure your edges is not under distress. And that's me showing you guys how to do a ponytail. Any questions, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and just let me know if you have any questions. Take care, be blessed. Bye. Oh yeah, y'all ladies, I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you, when you do, look, I already took it down, but when y'all do put your hair up in a ponytail, don't forget to put some kind of product, or I usually use the Cantu Shea Butter. Put it around the edges and the hairline, and make sure that you use a brush in the back to make sure you get all the different cooker buggers in your bag. Make sure it's nice and slick and pretty. But again, I just want to let y'all know, don't forget to use your brush to brush up your sides, your edges, and your whole hairline. You can also use Eco Styler Geller. You can also use the black Jamaican castor oil, but just something that can be able to make your actual edges and hairline look nice and crispy. But again, thank you for watching, you guys. If you will, please be blessed. Bye.